Hey everybody, welcome back. We are going to focus on a couple things today. So one, off camera, I made the jetpacks. So jetpacks are pretty simple. And I went all the way up through Emerald. Basically what you need a lot of are these coils, the basic coil, advanced coil, elite, and ultimate. And they're just a lot of the base materials with sticks and redstone. But anyways, you work your way up from wood. Requires 3 of these energy cells, which include the coil and then the source materials. I've made them on camera before, but if you haven't seen that, you just need 2 thrusters with each one. Basically, I always start with half a stack of furnaces because by the end of it, that's about what you need, maybe a little less. But yeah, I worked my way all the way up to Diamond and then Emerald, which holds 48 million FE. So you definitely need to have a little bit of power generation going to use this thing. Now, I've got, I can't actually show you it, but there we go. So if you look at it, its engine and hover buttons need to be configured. And I actually need to change that right now. So I have my engine on with the end key. Let's see if that works. But anyway, you can see the stats. It's using 880 FE per tick. So this is pretty big power suck. So, but I have energy or the engine on as the end button, and then the page down button turns off hover. And then you have by default, the comma and the period key are set to increase and lower the throttle percentage. If you use 20%, you're not near as fast, but you're far more efficient, right? So it's kind of a trade-off. Like if you look at this now, basically you're barely using any fuel at all. And how it's charging wirelessly is because I made the flux controller. Basically, we connected that to our main network, right? And so now, also wireless charging. So anything that's in the curio slot, armor slot, hotbar, or your main or offhand, you enable and then click apply. And so that covers this is in our curio slot, so that covers our recharge as we're going. Right? And that's been pretty nice. One of the nice things is, actually, let me change that keybind. There we go. So we go from, so if you look at the speeds here, let's do a speed test. So this is 20%. That's 40%. 60. 80%. And 100. So 100, pretty uncontrollable once you get maxed out. So, and it's pulling lots of power. So I usually keep it around 60 or 40, depending on what I'm doing. And actually, while I'm on the island, I just turn everything off. So we don't need to really use the power if we don't need it. But yeah, so that's, that covers, and then the rest I just made some more storage because we're not quite ready to go to integrated dynamic or AE2, but we will be soon. Actually, that brings up our clipboard. So I was gonna I actually tried to be a little more, little more organized for this episode. So we're going to start at AE2. We're going to add a plug to the mechanism battery because I realize that the plug right now is just running off of what's coming out of the wind turbines. It's not covering any of the stored energy. So that is possible that it is possible that that could actually run out. So I want to have something of a bigger buffer. And so we're gonna build a plug for that. We're gonna upgrade that battery. So we want Elite and Ultimate tier upgrade cards. We're gonna auto import our smelting. We're gonna get rid of those barrels and put an ender chest there. And then we're gonna start to filter the mob farm, right? So what are we gonna do first? Let's do the easy things first, right? So let's do pipe filter, pipes, and we want a trash can. Do the gray one. That's the items. I think that's all we would need. Oh, we want to upgrade the mechanism machines also. Okay. So let's also do our ender chest. Because right now we can go ahead and filter. Or not filter. We're not filtering. Sorry. Oh, I also made upgraded all of the tools to the Aldomadium version. Right. Oh, actually, I can put that up there. That's fine. Do need to disconnect it from the back though, but we want it to go here and then here. So now all the output comes out of these. All right. And then so everything that we put up in here will come down here into the ender chest. So we can test that here. So we'll get some chunks. Nickel. There we go. So that's working perfectly. Except for the fact. Nope. All right. Oh, it is. So it's refilling. You know. So there's no filter in there. Let's go ahead and do that. So that'll keep up better. And I'll make another filter. That'll keep, yeah. So that'll keep up far better with the supply. So one thing I wish they would do, and this is just not a big deal, but I wish that they would change so that they would add round robin to the slower filters. Because a lot of times I don't need to spend the extra resources. I don't need more speed. I just need the customization ability. Yeah. Of doing round robin as it's distributing. So that's just me. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to put this here. And we're going to add this. And what I'm going to filter is the things that I can't filter with the void card, right? So things like the leather scrap. I think we have plenty of bone and arrows for now. Let me see. What is it used for? I thought this used to be used for something like a Silk Touch tool. Okay, so it may be. So it may be part of the Silent Gear options to create that. Yeah. So, and there's, I mean, it's not using a lot of it anyway, but we'll go ahead and add that. I really don't use the potion of healing. I think that's probably it. I guess we'll keep the gems. Actually, I have plenty of rotten flesh too. There we go. All right, so let's go ahead and connect that up. And that's moving pretty quick. I already have a bunch of this leather scrap, and there's really kind of, you know, there's no use in keeping it. This should be pretty effective at keeping our keeping this barrel under control. Simply because it's just there's certain things that you can't filter out, and that's one of them. At least you can't filter it out by the tags, which is the way I'm doing most of the filtering on the Void upgrade. So this is just, to me, it's just easier, right? All right, so we'll let that go. All right, and we'll go back home. So put the barrels away. And we've done two things already. Built to the mob farm and importing the smelting. So let's go ahead and do the void or the mechanism upgrades. Actually, let's see how many we need. Okay, so none there. None there. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. That one's done. So just 1, 2, 3. So that's 24 of each. Oh, we are okay. So we're we are low on everything. All right, so that should give us our ability to make the gold. Actually, there's a little bit left on that one, so. All right, and we'll make sure we have the right osmium dust. 32, so we're good there. Now we just need some more alloys, and we can make some more of those. All right, so I've already filled up these both with the enriched redstone. So that should make that much easier. All right, and those are upgrading. So we are up to advanced tier on these 3. So we need tiers for, we need 1 advanced, 3 advanced, and 2 basic tier after we make the upgrades. All right, so all right, so we are going to need some more for sure before we do those tier upgrades. And we also need a tier upgrade for the battery. All right. Oh, this one has them? Okay. So we're golden. Sorry, so we've got an extra set for another machine. Nice. That works for me. All right. Now the tier cards. So we need 2 of those, and then, oops, 3 of these. And we're short copper. No biggie. We'll just get some more. All right, so we need 2 more of these. All right, so that gets us to at least advanced tier factory for all of our mechanism machines. All right, so we'll go ahead and make, oh, that one's already on. Make sure the auto sort is on all of these. That'll give us 5 spaces for each one. Not too bad. And we can knock something else off the list. There we go. Actually, we actually need to make more. All right. So we need 2 more of these to get to elite. Oh, we don't have any of the okay. So how many alloy do we have? 79. That's okay. We'll do a all right, so we'll do that. Then, so diamond, we have 90 left, 90 blocks. Okay, we got plenty of diamonds. So we can at least go up to this, well, does this one still have carbon in it? No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, one of the other things I did off camera too, I upgraded all of these to netherite meshes. So that basically should give us better output odds for everything. Okay, so redstone, diamond. Okay, and then we need to find a way to do obsidian dust or powdered obsidian. So crushing wheels, sag mill. Oof. Crushing wheels is a big deal. So is sag mill. Boy, I tell you what. All right, so let's do sag mill and the alloy smelter, because we can't get to either of these, honestly, until we get to I mean, we can't get to the ultimate tier level and mechanism without it. All right, so dark steel. So we have to do the alloy smelter first. Oh, so we have to do the primitive alloy smelter first. Okay. I assume then we got to do the primitive sag mill. Oh, no. Okay. So just the... oops. Okay, so dark steel. The primitive alloy smelter, so it's going to be obsidian, coal dust, and iron ingots. Or just coal. Okay. So coal, iron, obsidian. Actually, it's 2 coal per. Oh, so this can't be run on actual RF. Okay. So that's part of the... let's see if we can at least extract. Yeah, we can. Perfect. All right. So this is only going to give us half a stack because we're going to use part of a full stack of coal instead of being able to double up on the recipe. So, okay. All right. And I don't know why I didn't just use /home, but oh well. Okay. So then the alloy smelter. We actually... So the void chassis... make 4 of them. So the sag mill, there we go. And I think we can make the regular alloy smelter now too. All right, let's do that and let's save our resources. Let's put this up top. I don't really feel like putting this down in the basement just because I don't think we're going to need it that much. Oop. All right, and we can do this here and here. Oop, sorry about that. Reason for this is I don't know that we're going to keep this up all that long. There we go. So that extracts power, and then our alloy smelter. So we need a capacitor. Okay, so glowstone gold and redstone. Whoa. Oh, I need the basic ones first. All right, so the speed isn't going to be great on this. Actually, I don't want to do that first. I want to do those first. There we go. So we can upgrade the capacitor, upgrade the speed, and upgrade the energy storage. All right, let's check our clipboard. Where else are we doing? Oh, this is all for the ultimate upgrade there. So the sag mill. So in order to be as efficient as possible, let's dump that in there, and then our obsidian. There we go. So we only need we get 4 at a time, and we really don't need all that many to do the upgrade for the ultimate alloy. So all right, so that is working. So let's see if we can do our next level capacitor. Oh, so this we need coal. Oh, okay, great. Coal. All right. Okay, so oops, not energetic. 6, and then ender pearls. Oops. Oh, actually, oh, There we go. Because we haven't, I need those because I haven't done the upgraded ones yet. All right, so I need at least 4 of those. We're getting there. All right, so capacitor. All right, so we need to go back to that, and we need one more glowstone. Okay, so we have our one, actually, we have our 1 octadic capacitor. Much faster. All right, so that's still on the single. Oops. One sec. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's in my hand. There we go. All right, so now we have octadic for both of them. And our obsidian dust. Let's go down there and make... I've got to go back up. You know, it's good that it's going into there. But it does make it harder to keep track of it. Okay. Oh, no. So that goes in here. There we go. And one more trip back up top. Alloy. We'll do half a stack of those. And we don't have enough obsidian. Okay. So we'll get the, get the obsidian going here. And then I'm going to pause real quick and I'll be right back. All right. So I think what we need to do, and I think, oh, we still need to do that. So at Mac tier, all right, and then this one, there's not gonna be enough, is there? Nope. All right. So I need some more obsidian dust. And then I need Some more copper. Oof. There we go. All right, so that'll give us 25 million. And, oh, we didn't make the point. We need to make the plug. Output. Okay, perfect. All right, so we're coming in from the left and out from the right, and then outputting to the plug on the top. Nice. So that gives us plenty of buffer power. There we go. Okay. So that's taken care of. Oops. That is. Now I need to do some more alloying. And I forgot the obsidian dust. There we go. I forgot which way I was going. Okay, and then that goes in here. All right, so that'll get full. And we may have enough now. We do. Nice. So this will give us a pretty huge battery. There we go, 102 million FE. And as long as we're continuing to rise, which we are, that's perfect. So that basically gets us fully upgraded. Now, I think I'm probably going to wrap the episode here, and we will start the next episode with the AE2, simply because it's huge. For everything we need to do for AE2, it's a large undertaking, and it will push this into probably close to an hour and a half. We don't need that. So I'm going to wrap it here. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.